Today, with this exercise here called Type and Expression, our goal is to go and find 10 unique fonts that help us express sentences in the format, my name is blank and I am a blank, right? So the first one, the sample one, I'm going to go over, make a new print document here. And my job is just to go in here and type things like, my name is Bob. Bob should be capitalized. And I am an engineer. Now, got to make that fit on the page. This time I didn't give you the pre-formatted thing. It's your job to come in there and grab the type tool and, make it all by yourself. You notice that if you drag things towards the middle, the smart guides will pop up and help you find where the middle is. There we go. Now I need to find a font that actually feels like an engineer named Bob. Not every font says that. Some fonts have more expression. We need something that feels kind of professional and clean. My name is Bob and I am an engineer.
Maybe like typewriter?
I'm thinking maybe a geometric-y type font, because I feel like in my mind engineer is very mathematical. At least that's how I feel about my old man, who's an engineer. There we go. That feels pretty angular, pretty boring. Not to say that engineering is boring, but it's not artistic. Well, so it's very mathematical. It's very mathematical. I shouldn't say boring. But then I could say, my name is Deborah, and I am an artist. Right? So what does an artist named Deborah look like? It doesn't look like that. Yeah, something kind of funky, right? Has to express their artisticness. Something that's kind of artistic. Maybe, right? So the idea, right, I've just grabbed a couple from my library because I've been downloading fonts all day, but you can do the same thing by heading over to Google Fonts and playing around with their library to try and find additional fonts, right? You can even put in your sample sentence, my name is Steve and I love computers. Now, which one of these fonts looks like a guy named Steve who loves computers? That feels pretty much like a guy named Steve who loves computers. So then you can hop over to this font family, download it, and if I get it downloaded, I'm just going to double click on that zip file, then open that folder and double click to get it, wait for it, installed. Now we have to remember the name of the font. This one was called Bruno Ace, right? And I'm just going to go in and say, my name is Steve and I love computers, and the font was called Bruno Ace. Bruno Ace. Right? And we just got to make it fit on the page there. My name is Steve and I love computers. So, you get the idea here. I'm going to let you keep working on that. The goal is to have 10 sentences that express personality and relate to whatever it is you have written. So, go forth, prosper. When you're done, make sure you save it. File, save as. Save it to your FTD folder. And then, to put a copy on Schoology, export, quick export as PNG. Right? That's the method. All right. See ya.